And welcome everybody to Fairview as the Wildcats and the Fairview Yellow Jackets are about ready to get started. So Landon King is going to lead off the game for the Wildcats. And first pitch is fouled back, straight back. King, a very aggressive batter, usually swings the first pitch. And a big hack there by King. Looked like maybe a slider. So quickly King down 0-2 here in the top of the first inning. And King's going to swing and foul that one back. That pitch is going to be outside. White Tillery comes over, gets the ball. So 1-2, count coming up now to King. And that's right down there for a strike. King goes down looking for the first out of the ball game. That brings White Tillery to the plate. Tiller shows bunt, and he's going to bounce that one back. So 0-1 count coming up to Tillery. The pitch is way high for behind Tillery. We saw a brawl started in a Major League game on a pitch just like that. I don't think we're going to see that today. And swing and miss there by Tillery on a good hard fastball. At least count 1-2. And slider there gets Tillery swinging. So 2 straight strikeouts to start the game. And now Seth Weststone comes to the plate for the Wildcats. And Weststone hits this hard back to the pitcher, but the pitcher is able to snag it out of the air for the 3rd out. So the Wildcats get nothing doing after they go up, down in order in the top of the 1st. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Let me reset myself. We head to the bottom of the 1st between the Wildcats and Fairview. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. And we're back out here to Fairview for the bottom of the 1st inning between the Wildcats and the Yellow Jackets. Striker Warman's going to start on the mound for the Wildcats today. He's got Blake Chain catching for him. Wildcats entered today's game at 9-3, had a 6-game winning streak to snap the other day against B number 9 Visay in a Slugfest, 21-16. Everyone's ready. And here's the first pitch of the ball game by Warman. It's in there for a strike. Fairview's coached by more than likely a Hall of Fame coach here in the future, Scott Ball. Yes, he's got in his first year 12-5 at this Fairview team. That pitch is going to be grounded to second base as Briggs gets it over for the out. Like I said, Ball's team is 12-5, number 15 in Class A or 2A1. Get your defensive alignment here in a minute. And that pitch is high. Like I said, Chain's catching at first base. Kelsey Shook. Kellen Briggs, second base. Landon King at short. Seth Whetstone at third. And that pitch is low and outside. 2-0. Try to figure out the outfield. Pitch is high. 3-0. I believe Rush Hunt is in left. Jason Baker in center. And can't quite tell who's in right. There you go. There's the strike. 3-1 count now. That looks like Case and Whetstone, I believe, in right. That pitch is going to be hit high and to right field. It's a shallow right field. And I think got lost in the sun as that ball drops. And excuse me, it looks like Hunt is in center field. Oh, White Tillery's in left field. Okay. And so after that single, even though it should have been caught, it's still going to go down as a single. So if Wildcats throw over to keep the runner at first honest. And that pitch is in the dirt as the runner takes off and steals second base. All right, so let me reset the outfield from left to right. We have White Tillery in left, Rush Hunt in center, and Case and Whetstone in right. So 1 out, runner at second base. Pitch is low.
Hands ready, here we go.
2-0 pitch. That's going to be struck into center field. Hunt comes running in, makes the catch. And Hunt gets at second base to double him off. So the Wildcats get a double play to get out of the inning. We head to the top of the second. If the Wildcats can get on the board, you're watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. And we're back for the top of the second inning between the Fairview Yellow Jackets and the Wildcats. Here in the first game of two the Wildcats will play here in Fairview. It's the second game. They will play Watonga a little bit later this evening after Fairview and Watonga face off. And Blake Chain is going to lead off the inning for the Wildcats. And Chain's going to hit this one to shortstop. Shortstop throws over the first for the first out. And his starting pitcher is going to follow him as Striker Warman is coming to the plate. Striker's going to hit this one high bouncer deep in the hole. The shortstop has to make a good hard throw to first, but it can't get Striker. Striker reaches the infield single. First hit of the game for the Wildcats. And the first base runner, freshman Kellen Briggs, is now at the plate. The pitch is outside. And curveball. Curveball one. And throw back over to first as Warman slides back in. And pitch right down the middle as Briggs looks at that for strike one. 1-1 count now. And swing and miss there on the slider. 2-1. Excuse me, 1-2. And again, the slider gets Briggs. That was more curveball. Either way, Briggs goes down swing for the second out of the inning. And in steps Kelson Shook. Shook batting in a 7-hole today. Fastball outside. One-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Good movement by this pitcher today for Fairview. And Shook is going to foul this one back over our heads here. And count moves to 1-2. One-two pitch fouled back again. Count will remain the same. It's a nice day here in Fairview. Could use a little bit of wind as it's kind of muggy right now. Definitely feels like a warm spring day in Oklahoma. Shook is going to pull this one down the line. It's going to go foul. Warman still first. Shook's going to hit this one, and it's going to drop in shallow left center field. So the Wildcats have a runner in scoring position now with Warman moving over. We'll see if Rush Hunt can bring him around. And a good pitch there as Hunt looks at strike one. Good hack from Hunt. 0-2 count. And Hunt swings a strike 3 to end the inning. Wildcats get a couple of hits in the inning, but can't get a run across. We head to the bottom of the second. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. Yeah, welcome back to Fairview for the bottom of the second inning. Good walk-up song here by the Fairview batter. Going some classic, say classic hip-hop. Oh, first pitch from Warman. It's going to be fouled off, strike 1. Pitch from Warman. That drops in there. Slider, strike 2. And that pitch is going to be in there from Warman. 1-2. That may have been a swing and miss type of pitch. The batter didn't bite at it. Inside pitch jams him. Looks like that may have moved my camera. Get up there and adjust that here in a minute. The 1-2 pitch. This is going to be bounced to first base. Shook's going to beat him over to the bag for the first out of the inning. Fairview has 1 out in the inning. First pitch of this at bat is in there for a strike. pitch, a high chopper. And Landon King has to wait on it, makes the play. There's a good hard ball over to first for the out. Two outs. As Warman is ready for the first pitch of the bat. No, and he with that curveball, he really had the batter guessing as the batter backs away and called strike. Oh, and then that one gets away from Warman and gets him in the back of the head. Give the runner a chance to regain himself, make sure everything's okay after being hit in the back of the head. See if Warman can settle down here. That pitch is high. One-0 pitch, and they got him a little too far off the bag. They pick him off. So we are going to head to the third inning. Wildcats and Yellow Jackets still scoreless. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. Welcome back to Fairview for the third inning. Wildcats and Yellow Jackets are scoreless. First inning, Wildcats doubled off a runner to get out of the inning, and in that last inning, they picked off the guy at first. And now the 9-hole hitter, Kason Whetstone, leading off for the Wildcats. He swings at the first pitch. And he tried to check his swing there and couldn't hold back, so they called a strike. 0-2 now. And that pitch is going to be in the dirt. 1-2. And Whetstone's going to chop this one foul to the Wildcat dugout. Count remains 1-2 to Whetstone. Excuse me, swing, and it's going to be hit. The pitcher's going to make a play, and he's going to throw it wide. So so Whetstone's going to reach on an error. Kind of excuse me, swinging bunt, what that kind of looked like. It'll be one-hole hitter. Landon King steps in for the Wildcats. That pitch catches the outside corner for the strike. And King looks at strike 2. Quickly 0-2 now. King's going to hit this one in the right field, and it's going to get down for a hit as Whetstone goes to third. King moves Whetstone first to third on the single to right. So no outs. Wildcats have a runner 90 feet away with runners on the corners. They're ready for Wyatt Tillery as he steps in. Tillery shows bunt, pulls back, and it's a strike. And the step off gets King going, and then Whetstone comes home, and he's going to be thrown out. So King does get to second base, with the throw back in, gets Whetstone trying to score. And that pitch is popped up. And it's going to be caught in center field for the second out. So with 2 outs, Seth Whetstone steps in. And Coach Ball is going to call timeout. He's going to go out there and talk to his infield. All right, so Coach Ball. He goes out, talks to his team. We're ready to go again. Whetstone is down 0-1 in this. Whetstone looks at that one. Strike 2. Seth looks to bring Landon King around from second base as he hits this one into right field. And it's going to get past the right fielder as he just misses the ball. That's going to play King. So Seth Whetstone delivers the first run of the game with an RBI single to score Landon King from second base. Now Blake Chain comes to the plate with 2 outs. And a strike to start the at-bat to Shane. And strike 2. So the storm just seemed to start to pop. We're going to have to keep an eye on the weather here in Fairview. If it does start to rain, we will shut down the broadcast to protect our equipment. And strike 3, it gets worn down swinging. But the Wildcats do get a run in the inning on an RBI single from Seth Weststone. We're going to take a break. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. Welcome back to Fairview as the Wildcats have a 1-0 lead over the Yellow Jackets in the bottom of the 3rd inning. I thank my daughter, Ariana. She's doing the scoreboard for us today for the broadcast. So Warren delivers the first pitch of the inning. It's high, just outside. Ball 1, not a bad looking pitch there from Warman. But Fairview doesn't offer at it. Swing and miss. 1-1. Fastball high. Ball 2. And that ball's going to be hit to short. King makes a play, throws it over to first for the out. So 1 out. Stretch and deliver, and it's in there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch, drops in there for strike 2. Nice curveball dropped in there. Oh, that pitch just misses outside. 1-2 count now, 1 out. And batter reaches up, reaches down, pops that one over the first base dugout. The count remains 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch up high, not offered at 2-2 now. That pitch is going to be fouled back again. See who can win this battle. Decent swing and miss pitch there from Warman, but it's not offered at. So full count now, 3-2. And 3-2 pitch. It's going to be popped up. It looks like it may just be on second base as Landon King goes over and makes the grab. So that's 2 outs now for the Yellow Jackets here in the bottom of the 3rd. Pitch is outside for ball 1. Oh, 1 pitch high. 2-0. Excuse me, yeah. That was the 1-0 pitch, and it was high, 2-0. And big swing and miss there, makes it 2-1. Batter shows him up, pulls back, 3-1 now. Again, batter pulled back, and that dropped in there. Move the count full, 3-2 with 2 outs. Let's see if Striker can get out of the inning right here. That's actually fouled back. And 3-2 pitch, high, ball 4. So runner at first, 2 outs. Mormon throws over to first. Throw back over at first again. And he dives back in there safely. Runner takes off. Good throw from Chain. Runner's back is in there safely.
Go ahead.
So it looked like that was right down the middle, but the umpire says ball. That's it. Catches the outside corner for a strike. That was less of a strike than the one that was called a ball just a second ago. But 1-1 nonetheless. Hey, good swing and miss there. Makes it 1-2. Runner takes off, and it's going to hit in the hole between third and short. That's going to play to run. An RBI single by Fairview. It's going to tie the game at 1. It's good situational hitting by the Yellow Jackets. Plates a run. And throw over to first. Came out of the Fairview dugout. Says he will pick you off. Throws over there. And then you hear, see, told you. And then finally we hear, well, he'll try. That's going to be chopped up the middle. And it's going to get past the diving Briggs into center field. So back-to-back hits for the Yellow Jackets. They have runners at first and second now. And first pitch is going to be high. 1-0. Ball's going to be hit into right field. And as Weststone went down to get it, runs over and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. But a run does score to tie the game in the bottom of the third for Fairview. We head to the fourth. Wildcats and Fairview tied at 1. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. Welcome back to Fairview here. Okay, having some technical issues. This is Kelly Briggs. Leads off the inning, 3 straight strikes. For some reason, my mic quit working there for a minute. It looks like we're back up and going. Kelson Shook hits the first pitch into shallow center field. The catcher goes up to make the catch. Quickly 2 down. And that brings Rush Hunt to the plate. Shows bunt, pulls back. Wildcats try to do everything they can to use Hunt's speed. Something we saw a lot during football season. Fouls that one back. A 1-1 count now. And that drops in, catches the outside corner, make it 1-2. And Hunt goes around swinging to end the inning. So quickly, Wildcats go down in order. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. Score is tied at 1. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. And welcome back to Major County, Fairview. It's the Wildcats and the Yellow Jackets are tied at 1. So we about to get ready to the bottom of the 4th. My favorite walk-up song of the day. No Sleep Till Brooklyn. First pitch. That's going to be hit into right field for a leadoff single. First pitch. Following leadoff single. Warman checks the runner at first. And he delivers hard hit ball into right field as Whetstone lets that one drop. Almost gets the runner out at second on the force, but called safe. Coach Warman letting Whetstone know out in right field to be aggressive. Try to go get that ball. So 2 pitches and 2 singles. Looks like Fairview's going to be aggressive here in the 4th inning as that pitch is high. Wildcats got the first out of the inning. Force play, the 3rd. And that batter bunts and it rolls foul. And just enough English on it to spin it foul. But it was a good looking bunt and Wildcats weren't ready for the bunt. This is a thick field. The grass is very thick. It looks great. And that pitch is going to be hit into left field as Tillery gets under it, makes the catch. Runners have to stay at first and second. Coach Ball has always been known to have great fields. He's a longtime coach at Alva, and they always had a great facility there at Crenshaw Park. It's much the same here in Fairview. And first pitch is in the dirt, and runner's gonna take off for third. Chain comes up throwing. It gets into left field, and then Tillery misplays it in left field. That's going to allow a run to score. That gives the Yellow Jackets a 2-1 lead. Coach Warman letting his team know what he thinks. That ball is going to be bounced to second base. And Briggs throws it over to first for the force play. The Fairview does get a run. We head to the 5th inning. Wildcats trail 2-1. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. We're back for the 5th inning. Cason Weston is going to lead off for the Wildcats. The weather's changing a little bit here. We're starting to get a little bit of a north breeze now. This boundary is coming across Fairview. And that pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. So it's actually getting a little bit more comfortable. That pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Pitch is outside for ball 2. 2-1 now. Outside corner, 2-2. And Cason Weston goes down swinging for the first out of the inning.
Taylor just now texted me and said, "Good chat is waiting." Ma'am, I've known this.
First pitch, Landon King with 1 out. That was the ball. That pitch is up inside, almost hitting. Can't get out of the way. And King's going to go back up the middle. And the second baseman gets the ball. Going towards second, kind of throws it back across his body for first or second out of the inning.
Ken Hagen is sitting in the bus. That's how bad it is right now.
Track meet down in Okeen is currently in a weather delay. And a good pitch until he swings and drives that into left field in the hole between shortstop and third. So the 2-out single will bring Seth Whetstone to the plate. Pitch outside, ball 1.
I should have worn my contacts.
And Seth bounces that one back towards third base dugout, excuse me. Evens the count at 1. And trying to pick off Tillery, it's going to be thrown wide. You get away from the first baseman, so Tillery's going to take second on throwing error. Stone has an opportunity now with runner in scoring position to tie the ball game at 2. And swing and miss there. Makes the count 1-2 now with 2 outs. Ball is way overthrown as Coach Warman's going to hold him at second. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's going to be Hit to short, past the diving third baseman. Whetstone's going to dive in there. Ball gets away from first. And Tillery's going to come across the score to tie the game at 2. And so another error in the inning costs the Yellow Jackets a run. The Wildcats have tied the game at 2. Whetstone had to stay at first. And Blake Chain is now going to step in. Whetstone at first base, 2 outs. Wildcat dugout is woken up. Wildcat dugout that we are dubbing the zoo. And Warman's going to hit this ball into center field. Center fielder camps under it for the final out of the inning. But the Wildcats do get the tying run across in the top of the 5th inning. We head to the bottom of the inning. Game tied at 2. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. And we have a little bit of extended break here as Seth Whetstone is now on to pitch for the Wildcats. Striker Warman moves over to third base. And I believe that is the only change that's going to be made by Coach Warman. Whetstone is ready to face his first batter of the ball game. Here in the bottom of the fifth, the score tied at 2. Reminded this is a 3-way date between the Wildcats, Fairview, and Watonga. Fairview and Watonga will play the next game, and then the Wildcats and Watonga will face off in the final game of the evening. That pitch looked like it was pretty good. That pitch was one of those, he missed a spot, and probably a better strike than what the spot would have been. But 0-1, or excuse me, 1-0. That's in there for a strike. A 1-on-1. One count. And that pitch is going to get in the dirt and pop up behind chain to the fence, which ironically is a chain link fence. One pitch misses outside. 3-2 coming up.
3-2? 3-1. I was like, what?
Excuse me, 3-1. Isn't third down the bunt as striker Warmer comes rushing in and he slips underneath his glove. So leadoff single by way of the bunt. So speedy runner at first base. Whetstone checks on him. As the batter shows bunt, I think Wildcats are expecting a runner to go. He's going to be in there safely. No throw down as he got a great jump, and that ball was in the dirt. So runner in scoring position. 1-0 count. That pitch could be popped up. 1-1. Again, we're keeping an eye on the weather as there are kind of pop-up showers and storms around. That bunt's fouled back to the fence. 1-2 coming up. That pitch is going to be popped up as Kelsey Shook, first baseman, comes in just on the infield grass to make the catch. First out of the inning. So Whetstone gets a signal on his pitch. He delivers. Nice strike there. Runner takes off for third on a delayed steal. The runner's safe at third. pickoff attempt. And Warren was able to keep that from getting away from him. 0-1 count. Uh, 0-1 delivery. Bunt. Runner's coming from third. And Wildcats kind of got a little confused on which way to go with that. And the runner scores, and the batter gets to first base. That gives the Yellow Jackets a 3-2 lead. Bottom of the fifth. Runner at first. Runner takes off. Nice curveball. And good throw down, but the ball hits the runner, bounces away from King. The runner will have to stay at second. Oh, 1 count coming up. Ball's hit into center field. Hunt makes that catch with a second out. All right, 2 outs. This batter, I believe, has 2 hits today. Western checks the runner at second base. He delivers, runner takes off, and the ball's in the dirt, so the runner's going to be in there safely with a stolen base. 1-0. Pitch. High. Makes it 2-0. And that pitch is going to be fouled off for the second strike or first strike of the at bat. 2-1 count now. Pitch is going to be in the dirt. It's going to pop up, and runner's going to score on the wild pitch. 4-2 Yellow Jackets now. So the bases are clear now. 3-1 count. And good pitch there from Whetstone, makes it 3-2. That pitch is going to be popped up. Shallow right field. Shook goes back onto the grass and makes the catch. So after the Wildcats tied the game in the top of the fifth, Fairview gets 2 runs in the bottom of the inning to take the lead. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. Welcome back to Fairview. As we're ready to start the 6th inning, Striker Warman is going to lead off for the Wildcats. And first pitch for Warman is in there for a strike. And that pitch misses for a ball, 1-1 now. And Warman looks at that one, strike 2. That pitch is high to even to count at 2. And a hard hit ball as the Wildcat dugout dives. Kelson Shook ended up on his backside. Looked like he's going to take his head off. So 2-2 count, and Warman's going to hit this one in the left field for a leadoff single. That brings Kellen Briggs to the plate. And Briggs swings and misses his first pitch. And Briggs going to hit this one hard and high. It's going to be held up there. It drops. So the catch is made in shallow center field by the shortstop. The first out of the inning, Kelson Shook steps in. Shook's going to hit this one into center field. The second baseman goes into shallow center and makes that catch. So 2 straight pop-ups. Now Rush Hunt's going to step in for the Wildcats. Hunt shows bunt, pulls back. It's going to be a ball. And second strike. Excuse me, first strike. 1-1 count. There is, it looks like there's misses. Called a strike, so 1-2. There is actually a shower that has popped up just west of Fairview. So we'll see if we can get this game in before we have to pull our equipment down. If it starts to rain, we have to back up. I will keep the broadcast going and just won't be able to see it. And Hunt goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. I guess that was actually the third out. Scoreboard was wrong, and I was wrong. We're going to take a break. Watch Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. And we're back here at Fairview. Wildcats trail Fairview Yellow Jackets in the bottom of the 6th inning, 4-2. And that pitch is outside for ball 1. Let's see if we get this game finished before we go into a delay, as there is a little cell that has popped up just west of Fairview.
It was a lightning play.
That pitch is a strike.
That was. So they'll probably start back up again.
1-0 pitch. That's going to be high. And that pitch is going to be high. This is a batter has to duck, 3-1. That pitch is going to be high, ball 4. Coach Ball calls timeout. I'm going to get a courtesy runner. I think it's starting to rain, and we're probably going to take down the camera here in a moment. And that pitch is going to get away from Whetstone. Make it 1-0. Runner takes off as that pitch is going to be fouled off. Try to put on my cover on my camera here. Protect the camera a little bit. Hopefully protect my camera just a little bit there. And throw over to first, and a runner gets back safely. We're repositioning here, so it's starting to rain more. As that pitch is in the dirt, runner takes off to second. So let's get it back. 1-2. That's going to be fouled off. And that's an out. That's 1-2 count. Try to offer it at the bunt, fouled it off. I'm actually have to, here in a second, I'm going to have to get my equipment because even where it's setting on the bleachers, it's blowing in underneath it. That pitch is a strike. Stand back. Stay right here. All right, I move. No, you're good. Oh, thank you. Backed up a little bit to get out of the raindrops. Oh, 1 count. Batter shows bunt. Runner at second base. Wind just picked up as that ball is hit into left field. And runner's going to be held at third. So single. Puts runners on the corner.
Yeah, that's the more important thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No, you're sure?
Yeah. Not lightning notification from you. I always get one.
Move my stuff around. So, the wind has picked up straight out of the north. As there is a cell kind of on the west side of Fairview. That pitch is going to be fouled back. Oh, 1 count. That pitch is in dirt. Runner takes off. Runner at third stays. One count now. As that pitch is going to be chopped foul. Oh, 1-2, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the second, or excuse me, bottom of the sixth. Runners at second and third. That's going to be hit into left field. That's going to score 1 run. The second runner is held up. And on the throw in, the batter reaches second base. A lightning strike that my guess is within the distance, but they haven't pulled the teams off the field yet. That pitch is in there for a strike. If this game does go to the delay, we will shut the stream off and we will wait till the next game at this point. That pitch is going to be fouled off. 0-2. That's going to be hit to King at short. He gets it over to third for the force out. Run does score. And that extends the lead to 6-2 Fairview. And the first pitch is going to be grounded to King. Takes a hop on him. He throws it over to first.
And safe at first. Run scores. Fairview leads now 7-2 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runner at first takes off and no throw. Awkward slide down at third base or second base. That pitch is going to be outside for a ball. 2-0. That's going to be chopped off the end of the bat. It's going to be a tough play. King overthrows first base. That's going to allow another run to score. We extend the lead 8-2. So runner at second after the throwing error. Probably would have been safe with an infield single and then take second on the throwing error. Runner takes off. And that pitch is going to be popped up. Kellen Briggs is under it. Makes the catch to end the inning. Fairview gets 4 runs in the inning. We head to the top of the 7th. Fairview leads 8-2. You're watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV. Welcome back. The top of the 7th inning, Wildcats trail 8-2. Kason Whetstone's going to lead off the inning for the Wildcats, and he takes the first pitch outside on the outside corner for a strike. Rain's starting to come down a little bit heavier now, as Whetstone's going to hit this one high, and it's going to be caught in left field for the first out. We'll see if the Fairview Watonga game will be delayed, as they probably trying to get this one in. That pitch way behind King's head. That pitch is a ball. 2-0 count now to Landon King. Big swing and miss there by King. Makes it 3-0. That pitch is in the dirt. 3-1. Probably going to go unplug my mic here in a minute and move it. And that pitch is ball 4. I'm going to move my mic off my camera. All right, we're back. As Wyatt Tillery is going to hit this one in the right field. King's going to go to second base. As the rain's coming down decently now. Seth Whetstone now at the plate. Runners at first and second. That pitch is a ball. Excuse me, that was pitch of a strike. A nice curveball there and make it 0-2. And Whetstone's going to hit this one into left field as King's going to come around third. He's going to score. And then Tillery, as the ball gets away from the catcher on the throw in, he's going to take second. Whetstone moves over to second base. And I'm going to go take my camera down, and we'll do the best we can to do this without audio. Yeah, I think we're good right now. It's still covered. Runners at second and third for the Wildcats with 1 out. Blake Chain at the plate. First pitch Chain is high for ball 1. That pitch drops in there for a strike with 1-1. And Chain's going to turn on that one and hit it way foul. And it hadn't had a lot of rain, so the smell of rain is a great smell right now. I'm sure all the landowners around Fairview are happy right now, getting a little bit of moisture. That pitch is high. Evens the count at 2. Chain's going to dribble this one back to the pitcher. They're going to let Tillery score as Chain's thrown out at first. 8-4 now. Wildcats trail the Yellow Jackets. So 2 outs in the top of the 8th, or excuse me, 2 outs top of the 7th. It's at 8-4. Well, that pitch gets away. Coach Warman keeps Whetstone at third. Eight to 4 ball game. They have 8-3 on the scoreboard, but I think it's 8-4. Two outs. Warman's going to turn on that one. He hits it into right field. Right fielder gets under it. 2 in the ball game. Wildcats fall 8-4 the first game to the Fairview Yellow Jackets. And we will be back later in the evening as the Wildcats are going to take on Watonga. Thank you for watching. You've been watching Wildcat Baseball on Wildcat TV.